was at my house. I got a call that they wanted me to go to North Phoenix. We've got a very unusual, difficult homicide. We need you.
Call the police, send somebody to her house right now, something's wrong. There was no urgency in their response. It was, well, give it a couple of days, and then, if she's not home in a couple of days, and then we'll look into it even more. Those 5 days turned into weeks, turned into months, turned into years. The panic that you have just develops into something more. It was super frustrating, beyond words.
Throughout the time in the Mafia, I was involved in 3 Mafia wars. I was involved in 19 murders. I did 22 years of my life in prison. I became the underboss of the most powerful organized crime family in the country at that time. And I became a more or less a professional hitman.
Did you want to be that?
No. I just seemed to be good at it.
In the 70s and 80s, Salvatore Gravano was rising in the ranks of the mafia in the Gambino family. He was and is known around the world as Sammy the Bull and part of the inner workings of New York Mafia. When Angela Brasso and Melanie Bernis were killed in the 90s, Brian Patrick Miller was barely 20 years old. So how did a young, seemingly shy guy become this in a matter of years, all while hiding a dark secret? Miller was ready to talk about it. A new character was born in 2013. With regards to the car, quote, Zombie Hunter, I purchased it in late 2013 to replace a car I sold to a Phoenix PD officer. I did not plan on building it up that way, but I knew a group of people that were part of the zombie scene, and they urged me to create a zombie response vehicle. I did not drive the Zombie Hunter in costume. I did not use a, quote, persona with the costume. When people talked to me, I took off the helmet so they would talk to me, not a mask. That idea of a mask became a pervasive theme in Miller's messages to me. Murray Hooper and William Bracey were on death row in Chicago, but Joe Brownlee wanted to prosecute them to Arizona's death row too.
I get pushed back.
Why?
Money. They've been convicted, they're on death row in Illinois. Why are you doing this? There's no reason to do it. Nothing can be gained by doing another trial.
Boy, was Joe Brownlee right. He just didn't know it yet.
Why did that become important, that they were sentenced to death in Arizona too?
Well, because in 2003, the governor of Illinois at the time was George Ryan. He was on the verge of being indicted for bribery, among other things. So on his way, 2 days before he left office, he commuted the death sentences of everybody in Illinois, including Collins, Bracey, and Hooper.
Because of all of these reasons today, I'm commuting the sentence of all death row inmates, 167 of them.
Just because he thought he would maybe get a jury pool would be more favorable to him when he went to trial, because he had done this magnanimous act. That's really what happened. And so nobody got the death penalty. He couldn't. It was all over. He let them all go. They got life, but not in Illinois.
So they are only on death row because you followed through with an Arizona conviction.
Yep, yes, that's exactly right.
Nearly slipping through the cracks, Murray Hooper and William Bracey were sent to death row in Arizona 40 years ago. Edward McCall and William Bracey have since died, which leaves one, the last hitman, Murray Hooper. Today, decades after some of the most heinous and brutal crimes in Arizona and Chicago, the Arizona Supreme Court ruling the last hitman will take his last breath on November 16th.
Is that kind of the last chapter of this novel of a case? Is that the final action that closes it?
I believe so.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah.
Yep. It's total closure then, because everybody else is gone.
The information I received was that he may have information on Adrian's death. So that's why I'm here today to interview him. He doesn't know that we're coming. I don't know how he is with law enforcement, whether he is law enforcement friendly and will talk to me. So we'll see what happens. If it's not true and it was made up because some mental health issues or drug issues, then of course, that'll be disappointing. Well, I interviewed him, and he was willing to talk, and we talked about a lot of stuff. Just the information that I was hoping to get from him, I didn't. I still think the information that we've received recently is worth following up on. We owe it to Adrian. Ultimately, that's who we owe this to. Nobody else matters. Her family, yes, some closure, but we owe it to Adrian to give her some peace.